Welcome to Hypothetically Speaking, a channel where we don't pretend to give final answers, but where we explore possibilities. Today, I want to take you into a reflection about something so ordinary that we live inside it every second of our lives, yet so mysterious that no human has ever fully understood it. I want to speak about time. Time is the one thing we all share, and yet none of us can control. It is the stage on which our entire existence is played. And yet, most of the time, we only glance at it through the ticking of a clock or the turning of a calendar page. We measure it in hours, in years, in birthdays, in anniversaries, but these measurements are only symbols. They are not time itself. So here it is, my time hypothesis. The hypothesis proposes this. Time is the dimension of becoming, the irreversible flow that gives creation the space to grow, humanity the chance to serve as catalyst, and life its urgency, mercy, and meaning. Think of a seed placed in the soil. If time did not exist, it would remain a seed forever, frozen, unchanging, without a story. But because of time, the seed can break open, stretch upward toward the light, become a sapling, and one day stand as a great tree. The story of the seed is written in the language of time. The same is true of us. A child is not instantly an adult. We pass through stages, seasons, chapters. Our lives unfold like a book, page by page, and what is the ink in which this book is written? Time. But here is something even more profound. Time only moves forward. We cannot return to yesterday, no matter how much we might want to. A word spoken cannot be unspoken. A moment wasted cannot be reclaimed. This irreversibility is not just a fact of physics, it is what gives morality its weight. Responsibility is real because time moves only one way. Imagine if time flowed backward or if all moments existed at once. Then choices would lose their meaning, growth would vanish, and life would collapse into a frozen stillness. It is precisely the forward flow of time that makes conscience possible, that gives us the chance to choose, to change, to rise above instinct and follow purpose. Time is not cruel, though it often feels that way. It is also merciful. Mistakes do not have to define us forever because time allows us to begin again. The worst of days can be followed by a new dawn. Wounds can heal. Regret can become wisdom. In this way, time is like a river that not only carries us forward, but also washes us clean, if we allow it. At the same time, time sets boundaries. We do not live forever. Our days are limited. Civilizations rise and fall. Even stars are born and eventually die. These limits are not punishment, but purpose, for it is the very brevity of time that gives life its urgency and its meaning. Imagine a story without an ending. It would not truly be a story. It is the ending that gives weight to everything that came before. Time is also the great teacher. It teaches us patience in youth when we are forced to wait for what we desire. It teaches us humility in age when we realize that our strength is not eternal. It teaches us endurance when we must wait through difficulty and focus when we realize that time is short. And perhaps most importantly, time is the wealth we all share, though not in equal measure. A poor man and a rich man both live within the same 24 hours, but what they experience in those hours is vastly different. Some live in joy that makes hours pass like minutes, others live in sorrow that makes minutes stretch into hours. Time is the most democratic, yet also the most personal of all conditions. So let us return to the heart of the hypothesis. Time is the dimension of becoming. It is the brushstroke that paints existence onto the canvas of reality. It is the soil in which creation grows. It is the stage on which humanity plays its role, not as passive spectator, but as catalyst, shaping, guiding, elevating what is already given. Time is both gift and test. A gift because it allows us to grow, to heal, to become more than we were yesterday. A test because it reminds us that our moments are limited, that our choices are urgent, and that what we do with our time defines who we truly are. If existence is the canvas, time is the brush. If life is a story, time is the language in which it is written. And if we are to seek meaning, we must not look beyond time, but within it, in how we live, how we love, and how we use the fleeting gift of moments entrusted to us. That is the time hypothesis. That time is not an accident, nor a mere measurement, but the very architecture of becoming. It is what allows creation to matter. It is what allows us to matter. If this idea resonates with you, share your thoughts in the comments. Let's expand our perspectives together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell so you won't miss the next idea. Thank you for watching Hypothetically Speaking. If you enjoyed this exploration, remember, we don't deal in answers here, only in possibilities. Until next time, keep questioning, keep wondering, and keep your mind open.